WhiteWater World is a seasonal water park situated right next to Dreamworld, and with it featuring many groundbreaking slides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we are going to count down the top 10 slides at WhiteWater World. Starting off at number 10, we have Pipeline Plunge. And no matter whether you want to climb, slide and splash like you have never done before, or you are just looking for another attraction for the younger adventurers, then this water playground is just for you. The only thing is, however, it is not your normal playground, as in addition to its huge variety of fun-filled family slides, you will also be able to squirt water at one another, climb over obstacles, and if you are lucky enough, stand under the bucket as it tips over, causing you to get very, very wet. Do you think you have what it takes to slip and slide through a mysterious ancient temple? Well, if your answer is yes, then look no further, as for our number 9 position, we have the Temple of Huey, where you can do exactly that. Although for me, as much as being able to race down one of its 3 unique and absolutely crazy slides is amazing, what I love so much about this attraction is that the entire slide layout intertwines with Dreamworld's Gold Coaster, allowing for some pretty incredible views as you shoot in and out of those tubes. From racing through a mysterious ancient temple to heading down the heart of a giant toilet bowl, for our number 8 spot we have the Little Rippers, the world's first dueling cannonball slide, and as tame as the name may suggest it is far from what you may expect. Within a nutshell, as soon as you have boarded the 1 or 2 person dinghy, depending on your group size of course, you heading through a tiny tube, barreling into a giant bowl that will cause your dinghy to spin, and then finally dropping through the middle, either forwards or backwards, into that final splashdown, which is totally bonkers if you ask me. Who here loves a good old classic funnel slide? Well, of course you do, but what if I told you that our number 7 position, Triple Vortex, has taken your classic funnel slide experience to another level, because along your adventure into the Vortex, not only will you encounter lots of those much beloved dark tubes, sharp turns, drops, and even giant splashes, but you will also complete a whopping 3 funnel sections. And yes, you did hear me right there guys, not 1, not 2, but 3 funnel sections. Just beware of the queue lines though, as with its maximum throughput of 30 riders an hour, wait times can get extremely long if you do not arrive there straight away. Get your competitive side at the ready, as for our number 6 spot we have the Bro, where you, of course if you think you have what it takes to make it up those very long set of stairs and then race down a slide head first, will be able to compete against up to 7 of your biggest enemies, friends or people that you've never seen before, down a tunnel section and into what has got to be the most bonkers set of bunny hills on the planet, all before seeing who really is the Bro Champion. So for anyone planning a visit in a larger group, this should definitely be a must do. Top 5, and coming in for this position, we have the Rip, Little Ripper's bigger brother, and wow, can you sure tell that on the ride itself, with you experiencing all of those fun and exciting elements that make Little Ripper such a success, just on a much larger scale, and therefore when also taken into account that you will complete all of this on a 4-person inward facing dinghy instead of 2, allowing for some extremely funny interactions as you spin around the bowl and into that surprisingly large drop. There is no doubt in my mind that this slide is worthy of our top 5 list. It is time to take on one of WhiteWater World's standout attractions, as for our number 4 spot, we have the Green Room, and with it reaching a top height of 20 meters in the air. Already I know some of you are booking your tickets to the park. However, it only gets better with its thrilling layout consisting of everything from some extremely fast 75-meter pitch black tunnels to a 50-meter tall funnel which you will rock from side to side, and to even that giant splashdown at the end, really making you feel as if you are surfing on the deepest part of the wave. Here we are at the top 3 slides at the park, and for our number 3 spot, we have the new for 2019 Fully 6, and ever since its opening, it has always been a family favourite, and for a good reason, because once you have made it to the top of the structure, you will be given a choice out of 6 unique body slides, some of which are open, some of which are enclosed with light effects, and some that are literally a sheer drop to the bottom. However, no matter what slide you choose, you are sure to have an absolutely fantastic time. And so in my eyes, a trip to the park would be nowhere near complete without experiencing at least one of these slides. Who here has ever heard of the infamous trapdoor water slide? Well, if that is you, then you should be instantly getting the shivers, and if you haven't, then brace yourself, because as you can probably guess, the Wedgie is the slide that will make you fall in laughter, screams and cries. Quite literally, because unlike your normal water slide where you may experience lots of fast twists, turns, drops and splashdown sections, what makes this slide so crazy is the fact that in addition to this, you will begin your adventure via let go via a 5-story tall high trap door. And yes, you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that this is absolutely bonkers. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my eyes for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than SuperTubes Hydrocoaster. And where do I begin when talking about this slide? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we will literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, from the moment you walk into the park and see this half slide, half coaster, you will instantly want to jump aboard. And you should definitely do exactly that, as words literally cannot describe how amazing its many indoor and outdoor elements, but in particular those airtime hills really are. And so I think it is very easy to see why this is at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.